Hello guys, welcome to Viva Barca, welcome to the home of everything Barcelona, and welcome to the home of every Barcelona lover. Guys, after it has been reported that the deal with Memphis Depay, the negotiations are going on smoothly as it stands, and of course Barca are trying to sign him as soon as possible, especially after it was reported yesterday that Juve have now entered the race to sign him as well. Guys, the recent reports that have just emerged is Paris Saint-Germain again are trying to hijack a move for Memphis Depay. When I came across it, I was like, this can't happen. This shouldn't even happen. Does PSG have something against us? That was the question I was asking myself. And of course, if reports are to be true, if Depay have been resisting, as reports said, Depay have been refusing some bigger offers from other clubs just because he wished and he loves to join Barca, unlike Wijnaldum, then there's nothing we should be scared about, should we? So guys, we'll be going into more details on that as we move ahead. Then also, we will be discussing on this shocking development that just emerged, that Barca are considering a summer move for Manchester City forward Raheem Sterling. Couldn't even imagine that. So reports are saying that Sterling have not been having the best of times. Of course, we know he has not been the first choice again for Pep Guardiola this season that just passed, and his future is really not that certain. Because of that, he wants more playing time, as report says, and Barca are trying to go in for him. Of course, we know we are cash strapped, we don't have the money, and of course it's still to be seen if Laporta will consider a swap move or a swap deal, whatever, as the case has been for many transfers that includes money for Barca. We just need to wait and see how it will be. So we'll be discussing on that as we move ahead. Also, we'll be discussing on this AC Milan goalkeeper by name Donnarumma. Of course, Barca have been linked with him for the past couple of weeks. Also, he was also linked with Paris Saint-Germain, linked with Juventus and many other top European clubs. Just recently, it has been reported that Paris Saint-Germain has won the race for him. So Donnarumma will finally leave AC Milan and go to Paris. So he's just left now the signature in the coming days. So we'll be discussing much more on that as we move ahead. And finally, we'll be discussing on the latest on Miralem Pjanic's future, as it has been reported that Everton are trying to sign him. They are interested in him. And of course, we all know that this guy is not even having the best of time at Barca and he wants to leave. Of course, the rumors in the past couple of weeks that I've been bringing here is about Juve, Max Allegri trying to bring him back, to Juve. But now the recent report is Everton want to enter the race for Pjanic. Of course, we'll wait and see how things turn out. So guys, as we get right into those interesting stories, please do well to click on that subscribe below if you're new to this channel, and also ensure you watch this video right up to the very end, to get the insights of those stories you won't want to miss. Barcelona was on par to completing its third free transfer signing of the month, as club officials seemed to close in on a deal with Liverpool midfielder Georginio Wijnaldum. However, Paris Saint-Germain swooped in at the last minute to offer the soon-to-be free agent a more lucrative contract deal, which the Dutch midfielder has reportedly accepted without second thought. Now, PSG is working overtime, to complete another free transfer signing at the expense of Barca, guys. As noted by Dutch-based outlets, PSG has submitted a free transfer offer to Olympique Lyonnais star forward Memphis Depay. It is currently understood that Barca stands as the clear frontrunners to sign Depay on a multi-year free transfer agreement, the report added. Barca has upped its offers to the Dutch international in order to prevent him from opening talks with the likes of PSG for such a deal. More so, Depay prefers to join Barca, but for the moment, no deal has been signed off just yet. Depay finished off the recent Ligue 1 campaign with arguably the most complete season of his run with Lyon. He totaled for 32 goals involvement over 37 appearances in the league play. PSG and Barca now await Depay's final decision over which transfer offer he will end up choosing. On to the next transfer story of this episode. Barcelona are considering making a move to sign Manchester City winger Raheem Sterling, according to Sky Italy reporter Matteo Moretto. Sterling was one of English football's hottest prospects when he broke through at Liverpool, earning himself a transfer to Man City, where he has filled his trophy cabinet to the brim. However, the England international has fallen out of favour at the Etihad, with Pep Guardiola often at times, seeing him as an option off the bench rather than a fully fledged starter. Naturally, his continued exclusion from the starting 11 has sparked doubt over his future as a Man City player, with Barcelona now thought to be showing interest. According to Matteo Moretto, a reporter for Sky Italy, Barcelona have identified Sterling as a potential target and are considering making a move for him this summer. The concern is, from Barca's perspective, that Mateo Moretto notes that Joan Laporta is well aware how difficult it would be to pry Sterling away from Man City. There is belief, so the Sky Italy reporter claims, that the Catalan Giants would have to put together a part exchange proposal if they were to have any chance of signing Sterling, So there's no mention at this time who Laporta would consider offering in exchange. Moving on to the next story, Paris Saint-Germain appeared to be the team who have won the race to sign Gianluigi Donnarumma as a free agent, a report claims. Milan made a decision not to raise their offer to Donnarumma, and with the Italian international deciding not to renew his contract with the Rossoneri, the last couple of weeks have been dominated by speculation as to where he might end up, with PSG, Juve and Barca all the main clubs linked. According to the latest from Fabrizio Romano, PSG are now close, to the signing of Donnarumma. The agreement is imminent, with the Parisians working to complete the deal soon, and the player could even undergo his medicals while with the Italian national team. The PSG board are negotiating with Donnarumma on a contract until June 2026 and salary around 12 million euros net per season, therefore a net commitment of 60 million euros. There is interest, but still no bid from Barcelona and Juventus, mainly because their number one Szczęsny and Ter Stegen are staying put. It seems that after years of links, Donnarumma, will finally end up in the French capital. And of course, they are saying that the deal might be confirmed tomorrow. And now moving on to the final transfer story of this episode. According to reports, Everton are interested in signing Barcelona midfielder Miralem Pjanic this summer. The Toffees could be set to lose out on 22-year-old Tom Davies, who is being linked with a move to Southampton. This will leave the Blues in need of a replacement, given the current lack of strength in the middle of the park. Abdoulaye Doucouré is yet to return from injury, leaving the club with just Alain, Andre Gomez and Fabian Delph. However, according to Fichajes, the Toffees are interested in Barcelona 31-year-old midfielder Miralem Pjanic. The Bosnian international joined the club in 2020 for £54 million, but has fallen out of favour throughout last season. Pjanic managed just 19 appearances in La Liga, with youngsters Pedro and Ajax Moriba taking his place. The Toffees are interested in bringing the midfielder over to Goodison Park and could secure him for a cut price. Pjanic currently has a market value of £25.2 million, which is more than half the fee that the Catalan club, paid last season. One thing for sure is that Barcelona will be wanting to clear much of their squad to allow for new signings to come in. The Spanish Giants are struggling financially and are only able to sign new players on free transfers this summer. Players will either have to accept a pay cut or ultimately be sold from the team, leaving Everton on the lookout. Now, the club has signed a great crop of talent from Barcelona in the past, such as Lucas Digne, Jeremina and Andre Gomez. If Pjanic is still the player he was during his time at AS Roma and Juventus, then Everton could get a real steal on their hands here. So guys, with that we come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching and I hope you did enjoy the video. If you haven't clicked on that subscribe button below, please ensure you do so to always stay up to date with everything Barca here on Viva Barca. Until next time, Visca Barca!